Hello, all you wonderful people, and welcome to the stream. Today, I'm going to be doing several tests, and as yesterday, farming Tealk, as well as other miscellaneous things. Let's get started with some PvP and GVG, though. I don't want to waste any of this stuff. So, PvP, my favorite. Any good? Anyone good today? Here we go. This is a good person to fight. And let's go ahead and start up some music. You guys let me know if music's too loud or too quiet. Oh, snapping, I have it on auto. Doing awful good for auto, though. So that's nice. I'm not really sure how much I should be afraid of Lardos, because sometimes he's been pretty powerful. I think he has like empowering dual strike, so he can get some pretty bad combos. But at the same time, is he actually that fearsome? Because I don't think his skills are the end of the world. He's got target random, I think, which is pretty bad. There we go. First match done. No problems. And let's do a GVG to get that stuff figured out. And we're top 47 now. That's really nice. Top 50 would be great for this event. Though I'm pretty sure we're capable of better. I'm trying to remember what the rewards are for GVG. There we go. So we get 450 guild bucks. We get 30 more if we get a 5 placement improvement, and that stays consistent all the way up. So place number 1 gets, wow, 800. That's quite nice. And welcome, my one viewer. Great. I should not have done 5. Blackrobe, our arch nemesis. We should make it a thing on this stream where if we ever get Blackrobe, we challenge them. Because they're like our competition. Their guild is only a few levels less than us. And they're 666 while we're 777. So, yeah, obviously we should be in direct competition. Snap. So we took out the first guy pretty well. Redirect is always annoying though. Thankfully they haven't procced too many times, if at all. That's usually your downfall. Well, that and, of course, since we all have damage builds, anything lucky that happens, so any crits and stuff like that is your demise. Hello, Snitchu! How are you doing today? I have not been keeping track of the chat, so I'm not sure how long you've been here. Have you done all your hero stuff today, Snitchu? Oh, I should probably check out my runes here. Get their XP. And after this, I want to do some tests. Either raid or what is it? A normal dungeon. So I'm trying to figure out how sets act exactly with their damage. And we don't know that yet. Even though we think we do. Great, I have a lot of time to explain it now since we're just sitting here idling in Gauntlet. So basically, I posed this question in theory crafting and nobody's been able to adequately answer it. But set damage bonuses, particularly like Conduction. Conduction's 4 out of 4 bonus, which increases damage by 30% when there's only one enemy left. I'm not sure if that stacks multiplicatively or additively with your current damage bonus. So we're going to try to figure that out today. That shouldn't be too tricky to calculate, particularly with some of the friends I have, so I can check that out. Because 30%, that's a pretty noticeable difference. So I can calculate out the actual numbers here once this thing ends. Although, I can probably see him here. I don't know know if that's how you spell his name. I can't remember how you spell his name exactly. I think that's it. Nope. Just got here. Welcome, Snitchu. And it's the Division. Welcome, the Division. Ahoy, matey. So I have a question for you, the Division. Where exactly did the pirate thing come from? What's the story behind that? Although that might be a question better suited for streams, I'm not sure. No, I honestly don't know how. Yeah, I'll have to drop in sometime. Issue is I don't have a ton of free time. This is like the only thing I'm doing in my free time now. It's Bit Hero streaming. Started your channel near Halloween 2 months ago. Oh, sweet. That's quite a block. That's not too long ago, and you're already up to, what is it, like 10, 100 viewers per stream? That's pretty good, man. You have a really good setup there going, by the way, and thank you, Snitchu, for the actual name. Alright, so, oh no, this is the wrong guy. I'm thinking of someone else. Let me look him up on Discord. But yeah, I really like your setup. How do you get the chat to show up like you do? Because you have it, I've seen several people, they have it on the side, and it's all really super nice. But I can't do that because I'm a potato. Alright, let's see what we have. Where is Chaos? Here we go. And I don't know his exact name. Let's go back to the Bit Heroes Discord. Chaos 1 up. Potatoes. And it's over. Dungeon's over. Streamlabs. Oh, alright. Is that a site? Or is it a software? Oh, it's probably a site. Let me look it up quickly. But I'll start a raid in the meantime. That will have some leeway for everything. And then I can test the stuff after the raid, because I'm a lazy bum. Streamlabs. Okay. And go to chat overlay under the Streamlabs. It has a live streamers tool, and live that the overplays they provide. Just Google it. Interesting. So where do you go? So you go to the chat, then tinker it how you want. Okay. Sweet. I probably need to I need to sign up. So I'll have to do that off screen, because I don't want any of that. Any of you hack my passwords. And I got a message on Discord in Hunger Games. There's a Hunger Games going on. But first, let's try to see this guy's name. That we can get his bonuses entered into my calculator. Yeah, I'll have to sign up. Chaos 1337. Nope, that's the wrong number. There we go. Oh, you're talking about with... Oh, well, I know how to do that. I'm not using... Are you using OBS? I'm using, what is this? I'm using XSplit Broadcaster. So this guy has... Browser source copy and paste link. Browser, if you gave you... Okay. If it gave you under launch. Yeah, OBS. Yeah, I don't have OBS, sadly. Is OBS free? Oh, I just exited out of his name. What a potato I am. I want to see all of his bonuses and challenges included. He has another 1%. 1.8. 1.8. So this is his total damage bonus. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. So Chaos is almost going to have 10% damage bonus, which is really going to help us out with this. So I can't remember, our damage bonus is applied to your skills display. That's my question. Well, we can test that right now. Right after we kill this guy. Boom. Right. So our skills right now, we have 208 to 312. Right, is that 208? Yes, 208. So now let's switch out a damager. Something not in damage. And then let's see. Oh, wow. So apparently your runes are already applied to your skills. So we sort of have to reverse engineer his information. So that's something I know how to do that. It's fine. This is what I do in my free time. I make calculators. It's the most interesting thing. Alright, so his damage is about, we're going to go exactly 855 to 1283, and that's for his 0 SP skill. Now naturally, look you up. Are you streaming right now? Why should I look you up? Oh, sweet, and What's-His-Face is collecting data for us, so we can actually get live stuff on the calculator as well. Oh wait, are you talking about... So I will look you up begrudgingly. You don't have the stream right now. Why do you want me to look you up? Oh, I see. I'm such a potato. Okay. Oh, stop, computer. There we go. The Division. Wow, I forgot. You're level 60, so you're pretty new to Bit Heroes. Relatively. That also means that I'm able to help you a lot, which is really nice. Because sometimes you get level 100, 150 players and they're already far along and it's like, does that really matter to you? But I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to help you in racing dungeons. So actually, this makes it much simpler. Okay, so this is... Right. How do I reverse engineer this? Okay. So this is Chaos's normal damage. Is there anything you want me to do while looking at your character in Division? So this is normal damage. This would be his damage if the additive conduction theory is correct. Now, if the multiplicative damage conduction theory is correct, he will have this damage. I'm not sure if you can see it on my calculator, but the numbers are 1,635 and 1,667. Thankfully, he's a damage build, so those numbers are pretty good. No, you're about to clock into work, so you're just fixing to bounce. Alright, well, I hope your workday goes awesome in the Division. Where do you work, by the way? If that's not too personal of a question. Let's go find this boss. Congo line. I love how they all like do the wave if you do it. You drive 18-wheelers? What's an 18-wheeler? I don't... Oh, does that mean a truck? You see, I'm very bad at understanding this kind of thing. Yeah, I think that means a trunk. I don't like the YouTube delay on things, because then we could talk instantaneously to each other. And how is, let's see, what's his face was saying he was testing? He hates science. Yeah, so he's testing it as well. So we'll both be testing at once. You can fix that for your information. Under the streams options, you can make it real-time interaction. Okay. Let's see. Stream options. Added delay. I don't have any added delay. Oh, okay, so. I'm guessing that's under my crazy software. That has to be done before the stream. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay. Well, next time I know. It's just that all the other streamers, like MC Prosif, for instance, he always has latency on his thing. So I assumed that it was just something with YouTube. But apparently it's not. So that means that we can make our stream better in two ways next time. We can add that super awesome chat thanks to the Division, and we can also get the lower latency in. Though I'm wondering if that sacrifices video quality. Because that would be... I already know that my videos are really low quality. Oh, and perfect. We already have raid shards up. Oh, we didn't capture it. Yeah, because I was looking at the other day, it's only 320p or whatever. So what we need to do is we need to try to find the maximum damage Chaos can do. The question is, can these guys survive hits of 1,000? Sort of. Barely. And since Chaos has stinking diadem, it makes our life more miserable. Let's try to take this guy. Oh, he has a 5% damage boost at the start. Well, that's an issue. That makes it trickier for me. Oh, perfect. He evaded. So hopefully he gets a really high damage next time. He did... Oh, thank you. 2756 for empowered. 2756 divided by 2. Great. Come on! Why, calculator? You are being a potato right now. Alright, let's auto this for just a second while I figure this out, because none of you are interested in my calculations, probably. But I am. Okay, no, that was like a minimum damage thing, so that's not gonna count towards our data. This other guy who's trying to help me test is really bad at Excel. Fair enough, my man. I'm testing it too, though, so we'll see. Alright, let's get him down to one person, please. And then we'll see how much damage he do. Oh, I doubt he's gonna overkill, really. Yeah, he's... Oh, wait, no. 3219. 3219. But that's with his crit damage. I don't know what his crit damage is. Well, you have a natural percent of 50%. However, with Diadem, you have 100% crit damage, so he's actually doing double damage. And since that crit was really big, hopefully that'll get us some info. So he did 1,609 damage with that. Oh, no. So far, we have one close-ish to the maximum we need. So we'll see what data we can get. The real data I want is hysteria. I'm really and Tato. I'm really interested in those two. Oh, snapping. He just died. Wait, what was that? 1358. That's not going to help us. We need bigger numbers. Much bigger numbers. Alright. Chaos. Do that. Good. So now you have a ton of damage. 1530. That's not going to help us at all. We might be able to get some good data on the boss because, ooh, here's no, we can get some good data on Gabi. Because Gabi is just, he has a lot of health, I think. But we just got a crit. Okay, so let's... 1442, that's not useful. 2969. Equals 2969. Equals that divided by 2. No, that's not even close to what we need. We need close to the maximum amount of damage you can do. 1528 again. Wow. Such low numbers. I love this music, by the way. 1702. What? I'm very confused. That should not be possible due to my calculations. Yeah, I don't see how he did that. How on earth did you just crit? You didn't even crit or anything, you just hit 172. 5724. And right there, he just... Oh, that must have been a crit and in power. Yeah, I'm really confused. Did anyone else see that? I want to make sure my eyes aren't deceiving me here. Because if that's the case, well, what's his maximum damage again? Alright. Oh, I just looked him up wrong. Okay, so your damage bonus is 5 plus 2.5, so 7.5. 8.5. 8.5 plus 0.8 is 8.5. You data over the calculator. That gets us 9.3. So I have that part down correctly. Interestingly. So your default damage is going to be that divided by that. I'm confused. Because the adding's correct, so it's your base damage times your... Oh wait, let's look at his skills once again. Oh, that's not his skills. What am I thinking? And he's offline, so he couldn't have changed anything. 1, 2, 8, 3. Although maybe I accidentally did skewer. That's what I'm thinking. Because that doesn't fit any of my theories. Unless we're missing out on something. Oh, no. Oh, I'm a silly potato. I just realized. Because you also have the 5% damage from projectiles. So really, he's doing 35% extra damage. Okay. But then, how can we be sure that it's one and not the other that's acting multiplicatively? Okay, well we're gonna test. We're gonna get some more numbers here. Then I'm gonna recrunch my data. Okay, so you just did. That's not gonna be helpful. That's not gonna be helpful. Because wouldn't that be 35% extra damage? Okay. 1, 3, not helpful again. 1, 2. We should really calculate the minimum as well, because then that would get us a larger range. 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. That divided by 2. I should just do like, pull this across. That was 166 damage right there. So that's pretty much the maximum. So we can be pretty sure that there's multiplication here. We can be pretty sure that it's not additive in regards to the... Nope, never mind. I could be wrong. Because we actually, again, we could have 35%. Yeah, because then your maximum is 193 for additive and 1730 for multiplicative. Question is, how big of a sample size do we need? 1, 5, 1, 7. It's not that helpful. And you just dual strike your potato. I couldn't see your numbers. 1, 6, 2, 5. 3. That's not gonna help. 6, 3, 5, 9. And that would have to be divided by 4. No, that's not even close. Bummer. Let's do one more dungeon and gather some data from one more dungeon to see if it's additive or multiplicative. Although this is annoying because you have the projectile attack, which his projectile, let's relook at him to make sure. Because his set bonuses. So his set bonus is 5% increased damage for projectiles. And does he have con is my question. Yeah, because you see that's the bonus of 5% for your projectile. And it doesn't seem like it's adding the bonuses up properly. Which is an interesting thing, because the game only shows, normally with the 30% damage it shows 30% damage, it should be showing 35%. Correct? Unless I'm getting the set bonus wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 35%. I mean, just 30% for the full set bonus. I cannot... No wonder my fingers are on the wrong place on the keyboard. I can't type correctly. Yeah, no, it's 25% increased damage when the enemy team has only 1 unit left. So, my earlier equation was correct. So I actually need to go into the calculator and change that because I have it in as 30% damage, I think. But that's actually what, where is it here? Let's go ahead and set this up to auto. Yeah, actually I do have it in here correctly. I was just thinking it was wrong all along. So that means we can slide back over here and change our formula back. And based on this data, we have that it acts multiplicatively. Because we have one... No, we don't. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait. Yeah, because we had this one with 1,700, and I'm thinking that was when we did, when we accidentally did the second skill. Let's see how this other guy's doing. So... add bonus multiplied by 25. Well, you need to actually set it. You need to actually test that. Because so far I'm getting... I'm going to let him know. So far I'm getting that as multiplicative. I'm gonna get a larger sample size though, because that's pathetic how small my sample size is. I should probably test it with other things too. As long as it has the bonus text above it, it would mean that it's multiplicative. It adds to your base damage instead of your damage bonus. Which means it's more helpful than we thought it was. You know, I say that, but it's ironic because we're going through so many battles trying to get these precise measurements in. Well, the thing is that really it adds up when you count in the other bonuses. So that range becomes more amplified with each extra bonus you have. Like speed and whatnot. Alright, we're at the boss. Let's go ahead and test out our theory once again. Let's take down the first potato. Then we'll take down the last potato. Come on. Die, potato. Alright, so now we can test to see if it's 2987. I doubt that'll be of any help. It's way small for a crit. Okay, let's continue. Let's try to get some big numbers here. Oh, that was a 6,000 empowered, but I couldn't tell exactly. Potatoes, 3356. 3356. 3356. That was 1,678. This makes no sense to me. Because that is greater than the amount I calculated it ought to be. And this is the second time that's happened, because we had the one time when it was 1,702. So I'm really confused now. Unless the 5% and the 30% could be multiplied. That could be possible. 1661, wow. Because yeah, that's 100% sure it's not additive with your damage bonus. That I can be sure of, which is nice. Except for, I think the certain ones, I think that Matsiku, as well as Phantom Light, those bonuses are additive, but we'll have to check those as well, which we can. But yeah, I'm really confused as to how we got the 1,678 and the 1,702, because neither of those are. Well, let's test the other theory. So we've got our base damage times our 1.25 times 1.05, and so this is like, oh nope, I'm doing this wrong probably. Oh, then we also need to multiply by our damage bonus. And that will get us a maximum damage of 1,683. So that doesn't explain the 1,700, but again, I'm thinking that's a different skill. So we'll continue testing here. But this is interesting. I was not expecting that bonuses were going to act this way. And this actually is really big for as far as discoveries go, because previously we thought that they added together, which would mean that certain accessories were less relevant. So let's say, for instance, Acropodium, the new set accessory. The issue with that is that most sets, they increase your damage. But the question is, does that add to your damage bonus or not? Which I questioned, and apparently apparently that's correct. You are seeing new discoveries live, guys. New discoveries live. Now the only question remains, do these extra bonuses multiply with each other, or do they add together? I'm hoping that they just add together, because that makes my job a whole lot easier. Way, way easier. But we'll see. You know, I should really, in my sets calculator, I'm wondering if I should include meta runes, because some of those meta runes you could probably end up calculating if you knew some of of the variables, like how many hits it takes to kill an enemy. Granted, you're going to end up getting so much overkill, it's not going to matter, so I suppose that doesn't really matter. And how's testing going for his end? I don't have anyone with hysteria. I want someone with hysteria. Base damage. So we're going to add multiply damage. So that's one more variable we have in our calculator. Like, look at all these fancy bonuses. There's so many of them. And I don't even think I have players on my friends list with all of the sets, so that's going to make it tricky for myself to actually test all of them. Oh, did we already beat the boss? We better not have beaten the boss yet, because I want to test it on him. But anything around 1,600 we're going to take. Why did I just do that? Let's take out these enemies first. For obvious reasons. Okay. Alright. 1,705. There we go. Proof. Evidence with your own eyes that it just did 1,705 damage, which makes absolutely no stinking sense. I honestly don't understand. Because that's not multiplicative there. It's not. It's not additive. It's nothing. It's what it is. Unless this guy has some other thing I'm not considering. We can check out his runes to make sure. 304. Oh, great. I'm going to need to create another row here. Right, let's create another row just so that way we can get some more data. Some last data. And I forgot what that number was, so. 3219. I'm gonna have to look over my calculations again because this is insane. 1655. Why, game? You had to go off and make things so complicated. Unless, ooh, here's a theory. Now this is really, really insane. No, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not even gonna pose that theory. Come on, stop getting crits and empowers. Just do some basic, everyday damage. Nope. Right. Ah, great. We're out of music. Thankfully, I set up some more music, so let me know how you guys like this stuff. Also, the Living Tombstone upload is something new. Now, these are remixes, so my video might get claimed for some of these. Not that I care that much. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make calculators and entertain you with this beautiful glob of green goop. Alright, well, first of all, let's take a look at his bonuses once more. This is just, if you guys have any clue as to what's going on, please, I want to know. Because this is baffling my mind right now. Am I not considering his damage bonus correctly? Speed, damage. Yeah, he's only got 1.8% damage here. And then he's got 2.5 here, and then he's got another 5 here. So that makes 7.5. Plus, so that's 8.5 plus, yeah, it's 9.3. That's all fine. Okay, going back to the calculator. So we have his normal skill damage, so this should include the damage bonus. Now we could assume a second that it doesn't. I'm going to quickly change it out to assume it doesn't. Then our numbers would be insane. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so, I mean, we just tested it with ourselves. It changes it. And let's start up... I'm so confused. Let's start another dungeon, one more dungeon. Gather some more data that will blow our mind. Oh, no wonder! I was doing this calculation wrong all along. Right? No, because that's multiplying it by that damage. That's fine. In this one, let's go ahead and do that as well. Yeah, so the multiply all theory only gets us a maximum of 1,683 damage. So now we're in a really big predicament. Because it's not even multiplicative with all of them. 6,356. And that's probably going to have to be divided by 4. Yeah, that's not even close. Let's not count that. Yeah. Wait, let me double check my equations one more time before I post that everything in the world is falling down. Yeah, for sure. It's very strange. Oh, what if the person in front of me has a damage bonus, like obliteration? Well, first of all, I forgot to check Chaos's runes. That's why I keep typing his name in. For not his normal runes, his meta rune. Yeah, he's got more SP. That's his bonus. But my other friend, Valhalla Jedi, I'm not sure about him. Because if he changed to obliteration recently, then that means that he's getting more damage. This guy's getting 5% more damage. And that would be your damage bonus, I'm pretty sure. We could test the theory. And that would make more sense. Oh, I don't think I can find him. Nope, here he is. No! He's Talds. He is Talds. Let's see. Okay, so let's see if it. So that's 208. Let's switch out my damage rune here. Yeah, just to confirm that. Yeah, let's confirm that that happens. But let's also try to switch out a different quote-unquote damage rune. So speed. Let's switch speed out and let's switch out in power. Because maybe it's factoring those in by very off chance. I highly doubt it. Nope, it's not factoring those in. That makes sense. Why would it? My brain is really confuzzled. Do we have a friend with Phantom Light is my question. Because I would like to test out Phantom Light as well to see which bonuses count which one. This is pure insanity. But at the same time, it also gets us some data that is like super duper valuable. Because you guys, this is a stream. This is evidence. It's online. So if I ever need to tell someone, yo, bro, I have evidence that it's not only multiplicative, but it's something more. Boom. The question is, what is that something more? We can't get that. Although, I'm not going to go to that theory. I'm not going to go to that theory. But let's just do it later. Let's get all this craziness out of our system. Although, if I can get someone with Phantom Light, I just want to see someone with Phantom Light. Do any of my... Oh, I do have Saoji. Saoji has Phantom Light. Still has it. Interestingly. If I can find him here. No, he's not. I don't have more QS than him. Plus, he removed me. Why would he remove me? I had him yesterday. There he is, Saoji. Yeah, he has Phantom Light. So, 30% damage to enemies below 30% health. So we could do the calculations with this guy as well, but since I'm lazy, I'm not going to. I'm just going to see if both the 5% and the 30% count towards this, or if it's just the 30%. Come on, do some damage, Saoji. No, okay, so the 5% doesn't. But let's see if the 30% is... Okay, so the 30% is... Good. Now, there's an alternative theory here, and that is that they are applying the bonuses incorrectly somehow. No, they're not applying it incorrectly, but that it's a little bit larger than we think it is. So let's go ahead and add up a little bit to all of these bonuses, just to see if we get closer to the number we need. Nah, these aren't that great. So those are really massive numbers. Let's undo all of that. Although, yeah, actually, I'm going to redo that. No, so it can't be that they're applying that wrong, probably. Maybe that they're applying that wrong. Maybe this. No, that's also not. Because these are all off by such a big margin.
And I was already a big follower of some like online video game communities.
Oh, potatoes.
Like Remix, and I thought, how can I do something right around?
Let's go ahead and go to the next video instead of listening to the commentary. Yeah, this is blowing my mind. Oh, he figured it out. Okay. My average damage on the first skill with my gear on, 11.6% listed damage bonus as above, is 1023.5. I take off diadem, losing 5% damage to go down to 6.6% damage. The average is 976. That means if I put my diadem back on, it increases my listed damage by exactly 5%. That's nonsense with the way my stats are shown. We have a clue as to what's going wrong here. They are calculating diadem's extra damage wrong. I mean, we're assuming that they're applying it wrong. And that assumption comes from the fact that under your information, it displays your damage percent increase, when in reality it's multiplying with the other ones. So we always just assumed it was additive because that's what it showed us. We never actually questioned it to the point. Wow. And we got an offer from Tealk. Didn't get him, sadly. Alright, let's go back to my calculations. So he says they're applying diadem incorrectly. So that doesn't just mean that we have a damage bonus of this. This actually means that we have a damage bonus of, so we remove 5 from here. And then we're going to multiply it. Oh, I'm calculating this wrong. That's not changing anything. But it's still a very interesting discovery. Now, level 400 raffling. Sweet. Okay. Issue is that I have to go to class in an hour and a half. Or I should be done with this stream in an hour and a half at least. So let's start doing the main Bit Heroes stuff. I'm still so confused. Wait a minute. Okay, so I could even test this on my own. Because he's telling me that okay, so here's the deal. I'm wondering if it's with all damage accessories or just diadem, or even if it stacks with others. So let's see my skills. Unfortunately, I don't have the highest damage, so this isn't that great. So our maximum is 312. All right. My damage bonus should be, where is it? 15%. 0.15. Alright, so that means my base damage with all this stuff should just be 1 minus 15, right? Yeah, it should be this. It should be 168. Now, without diadem, without Astaroth's flag, what we end up getting is we actually have a quote-unquote damage bonus of... Oh, let's start a dungeon, by the way. No, well, I want to test this first. Multiplied by 1 plus 0.04. So this is it. So that means that my damage... Oh, wait, whoops. Great. Oh, what? Okay. There we go. No, that's still not right. Potatoes. because something times this number equals this, so this divided by this number should be... Oh, I was calculating this wrong. So really our bonus is 1.15. Because you're going to get... Okay, so actually I misspoke, and that I should have realized I misspoke because what I said was not very smart. Our damage is, if Astaroth's flag acts the way that his diadem is working, would be 270. If not, it's 271. Let's test it. Now, if it's something else, if it's even lower, that means that... Oh, great, I have to take my enchants off. Do I have any damage enchants? Oh, I don't have any damage enchants. That makes my life much easier. Oh yeah, because I have 5%. Okay. Let's check. 271. It's only with diadem, I think. I think it's only with diadem. If I had more damage, I could tell for sure, but I have so little damage that... Or power, I mean. Alright, if we go back under info, skills. 208, okay. So I'm actually also going to plug in 208 here, because I recorded the lowest. Yeah, and it should be... Yeah, so... Astaroth's flag is acting as it ought to. Now let's also get our XP. Okay, good. Let's start a raid, because I don't have all day. No, net 8 bear changed to DPS, okay. Yeah, so he's also getting one that's way above what it ought to be. Oh, here, okay. I think I got it. Alright, let's go back. I think I got it. I think I got it. Maybe this is what's happening, is diadem is adding to that weird bonus instead of adding to this one. To test that out, we remove that from here, and then we add in 5% to all of these. And all of a sudden, the numbers are looking more as they ought to. Oh, never mind. We need to, Okay, so let's wait. Let's undo all of that. Oh. And I died over here. Ouch. Oh, it's dog. It's a dog, no wonder. And I should probably switch out. I should probably get another healer, because I don't think I can do raids without, a bunch of healers. Let's switch out you. Okay, perfect. But yeah, if diadem's accidentally making that special bonus, quote unquote, so it's all multiplicative, then our life is made 1,000 times easier. No, wait a minute. Oh great, that means I need to reverse engineer this a little bit more. Because then this number is equal to this number times this number. Okay? So that's the theory. Therefore, whenever we're trying to, we also have to divide that by this. Okay? And then we multiply this by this. Multiply this by this. Nope, that's the wrong number. Here. It's not looking good for us. Oh no, that's only according to this theory here. So we would actually have to go back, and this one will be 3, 5 for this theory. That one's looking good. Additive's not looking good. Oh wait, never mind. Let's go back to additive. Yeah, it's okay. So we can be, even with all these other weird, wonky theories I'm postulating, it's not possible that it's additive. These special bonuses. Oh! His damage is displaying different in the dungeon. Oh wait, what's his face's damage? Let's see. Oh great, didn't have time to show. Let's try to fight a fight here with what's his face. No, we'll have to do another thing with Chaos. Chaos is a better DPS than Nat 8 Bear anyways. Or Nat 8 or whatever. So that's why I'm saying we should use him in Raid instead of just normal dungeon. And then we can find the actual damage that his spear is supposed to do. And the weird... The thing I'm really worried about is that this is going to make it way harder for me to calculate accessories and whatnot. Alright, let's beat this boss. Oh, I forgot to enable items. I mean, I forgot to ignore the boss, that way I could get more items. I will remember it next time. So we obviously really don't understand how this game works. I thought I did. I know I've been saying that into the entire stream, but I'm going to say it again. How many of you are watching for this fantastic discovery, by the way? One amazing viewer. That's great. So I'm letting this guy know, maybe we should test out just without damage bonuses, that way we can try to find the base damage of things. Oh, am I really going to use that? Let's use Chaos just once. even though we really need more healers to do raid 4. Optimally, I would like a bunch of healers. And before we start, I want to see what Chaos's damage reads. Okay, so his 1 SP thing, 1283. Back over here we have recorded 1283, and it's fun. Yeah, so his thing is reading correctly in the dungeon, interestingly. He's like, are you sure that we can find the base values from just attacking? Obviously the theoretical answer is yes, but I feel at this point I know nothing. I'm like the same. It's the best starting point we have. This is going to require a really big sample. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh. Wait a minute. No, that couldn't be possible. Another crazy theory is that the actual bonus, the actual stats displayed by items are incorrect. Because if we go over to my stats calculator, I actually have a stats calculator on this for items. The way they supposedly do it is they round numbers before going on to the next step. But if you didn't round the numbers, you might get something bigger or smaller. And as a result, maybe the true damage you deal is different. I highly doubt it, but it's an interesting idea nonetheless. There's so many things that could be wrong in this puzzle, and we're just touching the tip of the iceberg. Meanwhile, over here, my team is having a great time taking out the enemies. Yeah, the nice thing is that this is all this one guy who's also testing it. He's only testing on himself. So, oh, I forgot to get the SP shrine. Oh well. So he can be sure of all the things he's being confuzzled about. All right. I'm sorry, this is just madly entertaining. More entertaining than it should be. This is almost as big as the time that we discovered that bonuses were applied before normalization. Which of course they changed promptly after because they realized it was OP. Imagine if this is the same thing. Like, this is... there's a bug in the game that makes it really OP, or some way they apply it incorrectly that makes it really OP, and they'll just nerf it right after we actually find out how to exploit it. That'd be so funny. The thing is that the developers, they run simulations to test all these things, So, what we might think is not balanced could be more balanced from their perspective. So what I'm saying is essentially bonuses could be applied way differently than we think, or maybe they even know, and it's just that the numbers they're running seem right. So that's what they make things. What if... No, that doesn't make any sense. Because I was going to say, what if it factors in the 5% of the spear? But then our damage would be less. And we need to get our damage up somehow. But no theory I've come up with can get us a damage as high as 1705. Which is what we saw. We saw maximum damage with the one enemy left on 705. Alright, so time for the boss. Let's go ahead and switch out to item find. Or we can maybe get another legendary this stream. Or maybe even a set. Sets would be fantastic. I love sets. I haven't gotten too many in my career. Okay, we can auto this for the most part while I type this explanation. 1283. Oh snap, my team is dying. We might be able to take him out though. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Oh, I should have moved Chaos. He is our main DPS. And we won. Haha, I didn't even have to use a potion that time. But, regardless, I'm gonna switch out Chaos. So I want healers. Oh, and Nate switched back. Fantastic, thank you, Nate. Let's change over runes again. So what I'm saying here in Discord is, we factored all that in. I got 1,705 damage with a skill who says it does 1,283 with damage bonuses. The fellow I'm using has Diadem and Epic Damage Rune and 1.8% damage from enchants, which is 9.6% total. Right? Or is it 9.7? I think I can check. What's this part? 9.3% total. This is also using a projectile skill with one enemy left on full conduction. No theory I can come up with gets us that high of damage. Yeah. Oh well. Someday we'll figure it out. And then it'll be like a kick in the face, it'll be like, oh yeah, that was so obvious. Maybe it's displaying improper, it's displaying extra. But then again, like, with all of that considered, we're gonna get less damage. How on earth did we get 1,705? Oh well. So this makes it all a little more complicated for us. Also, that means that with, what was it? We assumed Divinity before. Last stream we looked at how we could apply the bonuses together. But the issue is that, oh, sorry about my mic. Oh, has my mic been fine the past 30 minutes? It's actually been down a little bit. But anyways, so we'll have to end up doing, we might have to end up doing a separate method that I showed last stream because it's applied multiplicatively. Or maybe not. I can test that out. I can do a test for that. I just want to figure out this crazy thing. Great. Look at this cute doggy. He is just sitting there. He's telling us, you know what, Link? You might try to calculate everything out. Figure out where that extra 1% comes from. Extra wee, tiny, little bit. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Because you're having fun in Big Heroes. And at the end of the day, those wee little bonuses make such little of a difference, it doesn't matter.
When you're different, sometimes you don't see the millions of people who really accept you for actually what you are. All you notice is that one person that doesn't. And that one person becomes reality. So you just gotta phase that out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I prefer not to have lyrical music in my streams, or at all. I actually don't like lyrical music, interestingly. Or very few, very little. Because I just really enjoy music. You know, like the sounds and whatnot. Exclusive of voices singing something. One of the reasons I really like acapella, like complete acapella where you're mouthing the instruments and whatnot, is for that reason. Because you're making sounds with your mouth, which is so cool. I'm sounding weird right now. Oh boy. This red robot tank just melted. I still can't get over it though. I feel like science has been completely uprooted. If there was science in the Big Heroes world. Who knows, maybe one day science will be uprooted in the real world, or sorry, some aspect of it. We'll figure out some major discovery was wrong. Which has happened before. Usually, thankfully though, the current theories explain things well enough that it wasn't the end of the world, let's say. It's just that the better understanding, yeah, it's more complicated, but it doesn't make the biggest of differences. Still have our one magnificent viewer. And is time for the boss. Let's go ahead and switch out our rooms. For items, item find. I'm really fortunate to have all of the legendary minor runes except for XP. I got another red robot so I can just auto the boss. But I only wanted XP. That's the only reason I was going for minor runes. And I just kept getting every single other thing. And I crafted 10 or so, probably more. And I never got it. I never got my second legendary XP rune. But I got everything else in the process. And while I didn't use that initially, now I use it all the time. Because, you know, you switch them out for boss fights, you get more items. You, is it capture rate day? Well, you know, switch out for capture rate in normal dungeons. It's perfect, because you have the best possible bonus you can. Without, of course, boosts, which I don't have any of. Because I'm, fairly free to play. I mean, I say that, but as I'll show you in a bit. I should maybe unsubscribe to the Hunger Games. Someone was asking me, do you think obliteration bonus was helping out? But no, we checked that earlier. We looked over with Valhalla Jedi, and he just uses Tealks. And I think I calculated it out with him too, and it's actually Tealks does better at, what's it called? Damage mitigation for his build than obliteration would, interestingly, even though he has trophy. It would give us some extra damage though, which is always nice. So we didn't get anything. Bummer. No. No lyrics. Bye. Ha. Fantastic. I use that word too often. There's so many good words for good things. You have fantastic, you have magnificent, you have outstanding, terrific. And there's even more. Stupendous. There's another good one. That's a really good one. 2 more raids till we're done with raids. Let's look up synonyms for awesome and good and whatnot. Great, I got another notification. Yeah, I think I'm gonna unsubscribe to BHHG. But if you guys really need friends for Bit Heroes, I highly suggest you go there. They're constantly raffling off level 200 players. Like, way better than me. So if I would help you, that would really help you. And great, now 2 of my guys are dead. I hope that there's a big red robot. Oh, would you look at that? Speak of the devil. Here we go. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully we can sustain ourselves long enough to get through this. Oh, look at that. We're all revived. So it's just a matter of staying revived. Please don't deal that new damage to me. Don't need that. Use Megabit Discharge, get some shields up. Just want to heal King one more time. Then we should be good. Fantastic. Let's go. Because there's another big red robot, so we will pretty much be full and ready to continue the dungeon. Anyways, we were looking up synonyms for awesome. Oh wait! Whose day is it today? It was Har Goblin Korra for Google. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of him. Has something to do with DNA though. Which is interesting because I'm studying genetics. Maybe it's something newer regarding genetics. Anyways, synonyms. Alright, let's go to thesaurus.com. Thesaurus.com. What are we looking for? Awesome, let's say. Astonishing. That's weird. That would sound awe-inspiring. Yeah, not really anything. Stupendous. Let's look for stupendous. I spelled it wrong, like I always do. Haha. Astonishing, astounding, outstanding. Astounding. Let's go for astounding. No, it's more of like breathtaking kind of thing. Monumental. Marvelous. Mind-blowing, mind-boggling. Fantastic. Spectacular. I like that word. That's the word I use too much. Sensational. Ooh. Daring, dazzling. Dazzling. Splendid. Ooh, I like that one. Splendid. Brilliant. Ooh, look at brilliant. That's elegant. And there's magnificent again. Grand. Tremendous is another one. You always get some interesting synonyms for tremendous. Because I think it also means something that's large. Yeah, because you got things like formidable and mammoth, monstrous. Extraordinary, there's a good one. Exceptional. Exceptional, I don't know about you, but for me, exceptional just sounds a little bit... Because it sounds like it's an exception. But in reality, that's the entire point of the word, is that if something is exceptional, you know, it's exceptionally awesome. So it's just, you know, even more amazing. Which is what it's supposed to mean. Remarkable, there's another good one. Yeah. Anyway, so those are some awesome synonyms. You know what, I just looked up these synonyms, and then I used the most bland word possible. Let's go back a few. What were some of the remarkable? There are some remarkable synonyms. Alright, and we're doing pretty well in Dungeon. I wonder how I'm doing in regards to saving up shards. Right now I'm currently aiming for a meta rune, a legendary meta rune. We're really hoping for extra SP when you're at full health, but we'll see. The issue is that the meta runes, they're not built for speed builds. That's the only one that can be useful with speed builds, and even that one's not the best. Yeah, we can look at that quick. I have 800, so I just need 200 more rune fragments in order to get the legendary. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be good or not. And then, of course, we could get repeats, which is always terrible. There's actually currently a meta event right now, but it's in Gauntlet. I wish that I really added token sacks to the game, because you have them for badges, you have them for tickets, so you can use your honor to boost your stats in those events, or you could even use tokens. But anyways, you can't buy the stuff for Gauntlet or Trials, so free-to-play players pretty much can't do it. You need to spend several thousand gems, which I don't have. I guess I do have, but I'm saving them for special stuff. Cough, cough, pets. Alright, so we're doing alright, sustaining ourselves, but I want to revive here. The good thing with Maru is that you have that revive skill. It looks like 2 people have already revived though. Oh, here we go. Fantastic. I mean, terrific. No, he just killed me. I just revived and then I'm dead. Poor me. Oh, look at that. There's a whole shrine. Oh, and there's the boss. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, let's see if there's any... Is there anything else? Nope. Okay. This is actually really good, because what we can end up doing is we can just do this. Small revive. Use the shrine. Use our use the correct rune. And we can hope for something good. Is it going to be more entertaining this time? Yes, we have Dubio Men's. That name's probably incorrect. I remember reading up on it and it was wrong. Oh, and it looks like we just won. Maybe. I'm a little bit low. Let's see if they can sustain it. We don't have any revives left, so this is like only potions. And I used a potion on myself too, so the only people I can use potions on are these four. So if he takes me down, I'm dead. One crit on me and I'm dead. Interestingly. This boss does a whole ton of damage. Oh, I just misaligned the screen. Is it still good? Yes, it is. And is there another Hunger Games? This guy says, welcome to Pit Heroes, where damages are made up and the bonuses don't matter. Nihilism. Oh, there was one more thing. Oh, and there's another enemy still in the dungeon. Maybe. Or it could be something good. Please be something good. Enemies are good though. They give like a decent amount of XP items, whereas stuff off the ground doesn't. Alright, we're almost done with raids. We did dungeons, we're almost done with raids. Today's a good day for dungeons, right? Yeah, we have... Oh, no, I thought it was Capture It, did I? Let's Capture It on Thursday. And it's XP day on Wednesday. My busiest day of the week always for school. I always have 4 to 5 classes on Wednesday. Today I think I only have 2 or 3. And I got a lot of homework to do. So. But I don't do homework right as I get up. I just stream. Any questions people have that I can answer? No. None that I am willing to answer right now. So this means it's going to take me a long time before I can work on my calculator again, because currently the game's broken. Yeah, my guess is that once we figure it out, they're going to fix it. The issue with damage bonuses. It's nice because it makes sets much better, though. Because according to the numbers we're getting, they're far higher than anything should be. Oh, but how much I wonder, though. So for the multiplicative theory, okay, let's make this variable, that way I can figure this out. Alright, so for the additive theory, it is 4% off. For the multiplicative theory, it's 2% off. And for everything being multiplicative, it's 1% off, according to the highest damage we got. Now, we don't have the biggest sample size, we just have a few, we maybe have 100 hits. What's this? Oh, is this an Undertale? Yeah, sorry, just like remixes. Okay. I use the word okay a lot too. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, that's awesome. Have you ever noticed how the hitboxes are off in this game? They used to be really, really precise, actually. Like, every pixel on the enemy would have a hitbox. So, like, the antenna of these guys, if I were to... Alright, let's not auto. The moments when it goes over my cursor, I could have clicked on him. Like, that's how precise the hitboxes were for the initial mobs. But now later in the game, it's not even up. You can be on the mob and it doesn't count. You have to be right at the bottom of it. Right down here. Which I mean is a nice system because it's consistent, so you can always know where to click. Oh no, look for some of these. Like I'm not clicked on the mob and the hitbox isn't there. This don't think. Let's test it. Let's test hitboxes. Maybe it's only with larger mobs that there's a problem, because these things are massive sometimes. Yeah, because I can go in between the legs here and it highlights here too. And if we go up slowly, nah. So it's actually a box, I think. How low is it though? So it's like about just a little bit above his knees, and a little bit inside his legs. Very small. But it's consistent because it's about the same size as these guys in regards to its absolute size, I think. Yeah. So if you wanted to make your own macro or autopilot for this game, you theoretically could. That would be a pain in the butt. And there's also the issue of, we currently don't know how all the bonuses work in the game. If only we had the code. Or if only the developers would tell us. Well, let me see here. So, earlier when I went between his legs, it didn't... Oh, interesting. It must have been because they were attacking, or I was attacking them, and therefore you couldn't get the highlight around them. Yeah, you see that? It highlights them, then when they get hit, it unhighlights. Yeah, see, it unhighlights them. Interesting. Wait, what's autopilot? Space, right? I want to test something. So he's currently not highlighted, but can I click him? No, I can't. So that's an interesting bug. It's a very obscure one though. No one would figure that out. Or nobody would have a problem with that one, because normally you're moving your mouse. And the moment you move your mouse, it probably updates. We can test that. Alright, so... Why isn't it? Oh, okay. Right. So yeah, I'm moving my mouse. Oh, it doesn't even work if I move my mouse. I have to move it out of the hitbox and back in. Okay, fair enough. Interesting bug. No, that's not really a bug. It's just probably the way things are programmed and how you click mobs and whatnot. Usually fixing those kinds of things can be a pain, and they break more systems than they help. So, how is my one viewer doing today? My one fantastic guy who's watching, never commenting, just always watching over us. It's amazing. You rock, man. You are the MVP. Sitting through listening to me talk about my calculators. Yeah, 1% off is pretty big. So I can't really figure out what's going on. Oh great, the dungeon is almost over. Let's go ahead and switch out raids one more time. I think this is our last raid. So we've still got Gauntlet and the fun stuff to do. I always save the fun stuff for last. So we've got the PvP and the GVP. Do the zigzag Congo line. The potato line. Yes. I'm not a potato though. You might have heard that. Someone might have told you that. I'm not sure where. Whoever told you that, they're just trying to ruin my reputation. They should be ashamed of themselves. No, I'm not a potato. Also, can you hear me enough? Let me know, because I know sometimes I mumble, and I don't know if it's too quiet to hear, especially over the music. Okay. Yeah, my only theory is that the damage displayed is completely off, which this guy is saying is the case. So we could test that next stream maybe, and someone chatted in guild chat. I mostly play with Euro cars. Oh yeah, they were talking about cars earlier. So let's get that extra XP. That was good to get that XP. And Gauntlet time. I prefer Trials over Gauntlet, to be honest. Because here you've got just people with random accessories and items. Well, they're not random, of course, they're pretty made to match the set. But in Trials, you get every single mob in the game in different combinations. You know, where here you have a limited variety of skills, they have tons of different skills and professions and whatnot. As a result, it's more entertaining because the fights are more, there's more variety both in the fights as well as what you see. Because I mean, you can see like Gawk from the sewers with the tree from the forest. I guess that's not that random. It will be a random thing. You could see, a skeleton fighting alongside the Jawbreaker, or what? Or I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called Gum-Gums, but they look like Jawbreakers. So basically, the skeletons want to stay away from them. That's why they attack you so much. Because they're afraid. They're motivated by fear. Not really. But yeah, if we could maybe test to see what the actual damage that he's doing is, then maybe once we find that base, we could go ahead and take that. But the issue is that we don't have access to him, so we can't ask him to take off his accessories and whatnot. Well, we would need some insane sample size. I don't know. Oh, this is my favorite boss. Like, seriously. Oh, after we kill the other two, I'll pause it. So, the thing I really like about this guy is, first of all, he's really easy, because he has a staff which heals. And the thing with healers is that, since they're healing themselves, you heal less than you do damage. So while, yes, you're sustaining yourself for longer, you're missing out in the long run. So look at this guy. Dude, this is just awesome. He's got this amazing shield, and it's got like these things going all these different ways at different speeds. It's just so pretty. And then he's got this staff, which like moves in and out, and he's got this cool snake on it. I don't know, he just looks super awesome. If you could have that set up. You should. It's really good. I wonder if the clouds in the background loop back around. Or at least what rate they loop back around. Or if they change transparency or anything like that. Interesting question. Oh, and yesterday it ended. We got an axe, an epic axe. Very good for epic material. Can exchange that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, great. So we can do Gauntlet for 4. Let's go ahead and do Gauntlet for 4. Then we can do some fun stuff. I'll also use some extra badges at the end, because I need to use my badges up. I think there's no harm in doing so early on. Except for you get less items, but I don't care that much. I mostly care about the points. Nope. Didn't mix up. Yeah, it appears the hitbox is the same, actually. Because I'm looking here, I'm looking over Wemble and whatnot, and the hitbox is pretty square. Yeah, it seems like the hitbox is the same for everything in the game. I think they might have changed that, because I do remember when very complex hitboxes were a thing. And the reason I think they would have done that, if they did, I'm not completely sure, is on mobile there was this really weird bug where if you didn't load enough, the textures wouldn't load in, and as a result, it would take forever to attack them. I think the reason for that was because it essentially had something to do with generating their hitbox based on their texture. And if there was no texture, there couldn't be a hitbox. So, to counter that, they just made everyone's hitbox the same. Which is nice. You really put an insane amount of detail into the familiars in this game. Like, because not only do you have like this really cool design in 8-bit, but you've also got all the movement of the different parts. It's really neat. It's one of the reasons I like collecting familiars. Anybody else? Okay, he has something. Alright, so OMG BBQ Mark, who's the person who's been researching it. Okay. My numbers are consistent with the following situation. The listed skill damage already includes the 5% bonus projectile damage, which isn't unreasonable. They have it coded to just add to any projectile skill. This means I would expect the highlighted line of damage bonus for 16.6% damage, which is very nearly exact what we see in practice. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up, that way you can see it. So we have this. Okay. 3. The 25% single starter damage then adds to the 16.6% burden for a total of 41.6%. Again, very, very near the number seen in the admittedly small sample. This does not explain why changing your damage bonus on your character changes the list of skill damage in combat / skills panel, because it seems to indicate that your bonus damage is being applied twice. Once when the base damage with the base damage skill, and then again when the skill is used. As someone with a degree in physics, this also bothers me from the standpoint that I'm choosing the interpretation which agrees with the data I see, which feels like awful science. What if the sample was too small? What if the process was bad? Well, I mean, it's better than what we have. And it's good that we at least have some sort of theory. But yeah, we should get a bigger sample size. I'm asking him how big his current sample size is. Wait, so it seems to indicate that your damage bonus is being applied twice. Interesting. That would make damage bonuses much better than they currently are. Which is nice, but bad at the same time, because that means there's a bug in the game that we haven't figured out somehow. Let's do some PvP. Interesting. I wonder if... I'd say that since the answer is it all adds up, that's plenty. Because that's what we expected. Well, that's not what I expected, but that was your hypothesis. It's fine though. That's what you expected. That granted that's not a good justification for science. Oh, I would agree with my hypothesis therefore it must be true. So I don't need a bigger sample size. Although the more particular answer is adds up and something is bad behind the scenes. Wait, so... I'm not sure. Our damage bonus is applied twice or once? From the data set, if all numbers and situations I have in front of me are real, well, I mean, they aren't real. It's just a question of if they're the right sample, or the sample representative of the population. It looks like your damage percent affects the base skill. Then the entirety of that damage bonus is applied again when the skill affects an enemy. This guy's a no, because he has rainbow wings. This guy just has dual strike. This guy has a new set pet, who I'm a little bit afraid of, not because it's good, but because it is damage. I would not face a Quimby for the same reason. Look at this guy, he's got a bunch of shield, and he has a weak team, so that's good. 2 tanks is pretty... it's not very helpful for you. How's Wumbo? Squibbo's gonna heal him up. Ah, so he's saying it is additive with everything. Which makes my life a little bit simpler. For the calculator. Though. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so... skill damage times... So that means that damage bonuses are applied twice. That's very scary. Let's see if that works with my data. I hope it does. Okay, so he says that this bonus is not just applied once, but twice, and that is additive. So let's go ahead and add that in. So this is, I believe, what he's saying is going on. -1. Okay. That's closer, but it's still off. If we go back to the multiplicative one, if we multiply again by 1, no, we just need to multiply by this. Okay, we get, that's way off. Okay, so that's definitely not the case. Although we could say this adds to this. And that's also, so yeah, the closest I would get, so that would get me, what's he saying? That would get me to, oh, wrong number. That would get me about 40 damage away from where I think it should be. Because the max I got was 1,705. And that's it's 2.3% off. Which is probably to be expected. But I'm not sure. I'm asking him if he wants to duel me. Oh, here's MC Prosif. He's probably streaming right now. We could actually look it up. But I want to figure this stuff out with this guy first. Because this is the most interesting, obviously. Let's do a little bit of GVG too. In the process, while we're waiting. Let's do one match of GVG. Let's do 4. How many pouches do we have left, by the way? 14. Oh, that's a lot. I don't think I have any damage reductions, so that makes dueling better. And I did the wrong skill, like I usually do, so... we're taking out the middle guy. Okay, that worked out very well, despite the fact that I was hanging on a thread, and I used the wrong skill again. I need to do GVG more often. I mean, I do it as often as you can. It's important to get the maximum effect out of it by never missing out. What do you say? That actually might work. Ah, he's saying that we should. Oh wait, why did I put it on auto? Somehow I'm winning on auto. Never auto GVG though. Those points are worth too much. I wonder if he's streaming. That'd be so funny. He probably has like 10 viewers right now. And I'm like sitting here at 1. You one amazing viewer. Awesome. What if he's not streaming right now? I'm doing some... What is going on with the skill damage is bad right now. So I'm wondering if we want to scale down our TS or not. If he wants to scale down his TS or not. Oh, sweet, and I got a friend request from him too, which is awesome because he's a conduction. Which means that when updates come out, this guy will probably be one of the first to jump on the new sets and legendaries. Which is always good, because sometimes what usually ends up happening with new updates is that my friends take forever to level up their gear. And so I know, yeah, it's a problem. So I'm really preparing for the next raid, so that way it's not as much of a problem. So let's duel this guy a little bit. Do you have a tank you familiar without any? Yeah. He has a duel. Yeah, because meaty won't count. I'll actually change up my team as long as I can just write down all the numbers. Let me see if I have any other tanks that would do good. We have Shramps, but he has block. Junior has evade. Right? Yeah, Junior just has evade. Oh, but we don't want evade, because then that reduces the amount you can. C. JR, though, they don't have much of anything. And I will add another tank. We just want to store up health and maybe heal up even a little bit. X4 is great. Using tank-ish names. Right, sweet. So now he can write down what he finds. So I'm last, so you can easily take me down and just gather data off of these guys. He does so much damage though. Keep getting empowered, man. But you can write down empowered, you just have to divide it by 2. Which is good. Oh boy. I like the little parrot. He's got this neat little pirate outfit. Hey, the Division, you should be here right now. This guy's a pirate, just like you. He's a fellow mate. Or a scallywag, or whatever. Yeah, he might want to cut down on those damage familiars. Great, I need to also disable autopilot when I die, when one of my teammates die. It's good for normal dungeons, not good for this. Oh perfect, you got a number. Let's see if we can DM him. Boop. May want to use less damage bands. Oh, potatoes. Discord's wondering if I'm not a robot. I'm not. What would make you think of that? I'm just a potato. I mean, a hobo. I'm not a potato. I'm not sure where you heard that. I like this music. I've never seen stream music like this, though, so I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Oh my. Come on. You know, I'll probably end the stream here in a bit, because all I'm going to be doing is math stuff, and I don't know if anybody is interested in math stuff. Well, let's see if I still have my one amazing viewer. Yeah, I have my one viewer. So, they're obviously interested in math stuff. So I guess I could continue streaming. Although it would be easier to enter numbers and have conversation without the stream going. Well, it was a nice episode, guys. Oh. These won't match my original. Oh. Oh no, he was using obliteration. Alright. Well, that looks like it's about all for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and wow, there's some exciting stuff coming up. We're discovering that bonuses don't work how we think they are, so that's pretty cool. And while we didn't get any captures, we definitely got quite a bit of XP. Definitely close to leveling up. And yeah, until next time, I hope you guys all have yourselves the most tremendous day. See you in the next episode, or stream, or yeah, basically.